Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Prairie Projects. It's been a long time since I've done a video on this project here. I think it was in the beginning of spring or summer was my last video. Got quite a bit done, not nearly as much as I was kind of hoping to have done this summer, but I'll give you a quick rundown of what I've done so far and kind of what I'm doing next. So so I think on my last video we were talking about moving this floor bed up 3 inches, cutting it out, which I've done now. Like you can see here, I've just tacked it in all around. I gotta finish welding that out yet. These fenders, got to put them in yet, but yeah, essentially the bed floor came up 3 inches, and I've cut out underneath here. Just got that roughly bolted in now, but I've cut all these channels out. I've done some body work underneath there. So yeah, I pretty much have the floor bed done, minus the welding, but yeah, truck bed is more or less where I want it. So the next step is I roughly got these body lines. I'm going to do some final measurements, but these body lines are fairly close, so that's going to be roughly where the cab's going to sit. The next step is going to be getting the mounts made for the cab. There's a couple things that line up, but most of the stuff does not. Yeah, it's coming along. It's a bit of a slow process, but I was hoping to get farther this year, but you know how it goes. Life is busy, and this is not a priority. So yeah, so the next step I think I'm gonna do is do the body mounts. I gotta build a couple of body mounts for the cab to sit on. Once I can have that resting on the frame, that'll be a bit of a milestone for me, I would say. Then I don't have to have this lift supporting the weight anymore, and that chain hoist, that'd be kind of nice. But I'm just gonna show you underneath here quick kind of what I need to do. So right underneath here, right there, so that's where the original mount was. Obviously I'm going to weld something on top of the frame here to accommodate, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm to accommodate the same hole on the back. This side is going to be a little more tricky because I got stuff in the way there, but you can see right there, that's where that goes. And then just don't mind me crawling around here. This one here is the only one that lines up. Let's see if I can get you guys in there. Maybe I'll just climb through this side. Here we go. Sorry about the camera all over the place, but right there is going to be the front, and it actually lines up right with this hole. There you go. Through the frame, and then I can just go right underneath there. Yeah, anyway, you get it. So that out of the 3 out of 4, I'm gonna have to modify. Like this one here, it is directly above the brake lines, so I gotta move the brake lines. No, actually, sorry, let me rephrase that. I'm not gonna move the brake lines because that'd be a bunch of extra work. What I'm gonna do is one of the body mounts that was originally on the truck, I'm gonna weld it on this side, and all I have to do is weld a chunk of C-channel out this way from the frame, and then it'll just accept it there. That way I don't have to move all these brake lines and whatnot. It just save a step, I would say. But yeah, I think that's the plan for now, unless I see any other issues with it. But those ones in the back there, those ones are going to be, not 100% sure how I'm going to tackle that yet, but overall, pretty much got the gap in here lined up to where I want it, roughly anyway. I'll get it, do some final measurements at the very end, but yeah. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll keep chipping away at it, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.